And hello, this is Wakasm Plays Fliptown The Lone Gun, Chapter 3. And how's everybody doing out there today? I'm Wakasm, and we are continuing our camping journey through the western town of Fliptown, where last chapter I became a bounty hunter of sorts, hunting down outlaws. This week, not sure what will be happening, but I guess we can find out. But before we do that, just a reminder, I'm trying to get to 300 subscribers by the end of the year. October, I got 2 months to do it. I don't know if I will get there, but maybe these playthroughs are helpful to you. So it would mean the world if you could give it a like, give it an upvote, give me comments if I play wrong or right, and most of all, give me a subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Anyway, let's check on how I am doing so far in this story. So this is my tracking. I've added the stranger down here, as you can see, and I am playing the campaign on hard, and I'm using the Hold'em variant, something that I normally don't do, but I decided I was going to do for this campaign just to mix it up. First game, I got 2 legendary points, and I picked the lasso. The second game, I got 1 legendary point. I scored a lot less and got the lucky bullets. So let's see how good we do with chapter 3. So let's get to it. So as a reminder, before I get started, the scoring for chapter 1 through 3 is the same, but once I hit chapters 4 through 6, I'm going to have to score even more points to get legendary points. But because I only got 1 legendary points last time, I do get my special power this game from the stranger, which I'll talk about in a minute. But first, let's see what's going on.
Chapter 3, A Golden Opportunity. It's only been a few weeks, but already this place feels like home. After making quick work of the band of outlaws, you decide it's high time to spread your western wings a little further. One day, while visiting the Prospectors Club, the local joint for fortune seekers looking to stake a claim in these wild lands, you hear whispers of a newly discovered cave that opened up with the last storm. Could it be an untapped gold mine waiting to be discovered? Your first thought is that a big haul of the shiny stuff would sure make life easier in this burgeoning boomtown. But that's your old self talking. The nobler deed would be to do something good with the riches, like donate any gold you dig up to charity. What better way to gain the favor of the townsfolk than to fill the church's coffers? With unbounded optimism, you scrounge up some crude supplies and set off to find the mine entrance, determined to turn gold into goodwill before the day is through.
So we must find the chapter 3 setup card and start. Oh, it just happens that I have that set up. All right, so chapter 3 setup. Before you begin, I can either choose dynamites or I can choose the lanterns. Let's see what each one does. We have the lantern, once per game in the mine. You may change your value card to the value of your choice and ignore any wanted in the chamber you visit. That seems pretty good. Or we can get the dynamites. Once per game in the mine, you may ignore the value on your card and blast a path left or right to an adjacent chamber. Circling and gaining all rewards, but none of the wanted. That's kind of interesting. I assume the way this works, we'll check and try to highlight the way that I think this works. Let's do this. I believe the way the dynamite works, it's, let's say that I go here and then I go here. I assume it means that I can dynamite into this room or dynamite into this room. I assume it does not mean these directions. Based on that alone, I'm probably going to take the dynamite because even though they're both kind of the same, I suppose it means I could go down here and then get these harder rooms having to get everything above it. Same with down here, like I can get a second bonus, which seems pretty strong without having to get all the things above it. So I do like the flexibility of the lantern. Don't get me wrong, because it's also pretty good to just be able to like go where you want and not have to worry about the wanted. And you do have the issue that like with the lantern, I can just safely go here or safely go there. But with the dynamite, I actually have to take one extra action then to be able to go left and right. but I think we're going to go with the dynamite. That's what we're doing. I believe do that every time. All right. So yeah, I think we're going to go with the dynamite. So just as a reminder, I have the lasso once per game on the trail. I can gain items listed on the trail site that you skip. Once per game in town, when crossing out a building's bonus star, you may instead take the bonus action of any circled building in that same row. I did also clarify the rules for the bullets. You do not circle the new action, you just cross off the one. And the lasso, you do not circle the space. So I think I played both of those correctly in my past playthroughs. Let's do a quick shuffle here. Okay, so yeah, also, we got to talk about the law of the land for this chapter. So in the mine, any gold you collect must be donated to charity. Do not record it on your game board and instead remove one wanted per gold donated. Okay. Easy way to get wanted down, I guess. If you have no wanted to remove, then gold is donated with no benefits to you. Okay. Not a bad law. Game of the game, circle every mine chamber that has gold in it. Okay. You have to circle all the gold chambers, which is like, what, 8 of them? Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. I guess we can just get started and see how well I do today. So first things first, we're going to do the sheriff card. We're going to get our 2 hold'em hands. Look at that. Maybe a straight flush, maybe not. 2 cards towards the flush though, 2 cards towards the straight. So let's see how we do with that. We'll draw our 3 cards for the lineup. And again, just as a reminder too, but I don't forget later on, these little pink spots, we lose 5 victory points at the end of the game because we're playing with the Hold'em variant. It's just kind of part of the rules, I guess, because you could potentially get better poker hands with the Hold'em variant. So you deduct 5. I kind of made these like little pink spots to remind myself that the first 5 victory points I get just won't count. This way I don't have to like remember to subtract 5 at the end of the game. So that's what that is. In case you're wondering what that is. All right, so let us start the game. All right, so let's reveal our 3 cards and see what we're doing. We have a 3, queen, and a 9, all clubs. That's interesting. We could take the 3 and just go for that straight. It gives us a queen and a 9, but let's check what we even want to do with the clubs since we are kind of oh, we forgot one thing. Sorry. There is a little bit of a setup that has to happen too. We do get the stranger ability. So we start with 4 money and 2 golds, and once per game, I may take a bonus action of my choice. I got a free bonus action. I got it back. I didn't have it last game, which made things a little bit harder. Hopefully, though, we'll do well enough that we lose this again. But yeah, so 2 golds and 4 money. Let's give ourselves that real quick, and then we'll go back to the card. See what happens if you don't play a couple days. You forget all these rules. All right, so back here. So we're considering a 3, a 9, or a queen. And I could change the suit if I wanted to. I could just modify it by spending 2 to give myself a diamond and just start in that process early. But let's see what's available to me first. So for starters, I could use the 3 to go rid of some wanted. That's not really that useful. Although if I went here, then I could use the lasso to do one of these 2 things, which I don't know, could be interesting. Always interesting to gamble. Very rarely do I gamble so early, but that could be fun to do. But it's kind of a waste of inaction because I have no wanted right now. So probably won't do that. I could go down here and get the pistol early. This way I have a better shot at the Badlands, which, I don't know. I tend to at least try to get 1 row of the Badlands done for an extra action. Whether it's worth it or not, I don't know. But that would give me a free trail action, and I can kind of get myself started down the trail. Probably skip up to get a gold pen or a hammer. Probably get a gold pen since I'll probably be getting a lot less gold this game. Not sure, though, if that's what I want to do. Plus, since we are getting an easy way to get rid of wanted, I can kind of go to the Badlands without having to get the bandana, or maybe doing with the bandana might make things a little bit easier. Not sure. Or I could go here and victory points, which I don't really have the money to do. So really the only place that makes sense to go to is to the 9. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we'll just take the 3 for our card. This way we'll on our way to a straight at the very least, not the flush or the straight flush, but beggars can't be choosers. We want anything we can get. Then we'll just use clubs as the suits and the 9 as our value, and we'll hope for the best. So we're going to go here. We're going to buy the pistol. We mark that by going over here like that, and then spend some money to do that. And then we do get our free trail action. And I think we will probably just jump straight to this second action right here. And part of me wants to get a hammer for more money, but I'm going to get the gold pen just simply because I'm not going to be getting as much gold to use, and I don't actually know I'm going to need it. I don't know. I tend to always like to get gold pens or hammers on the first round. Probably is a trap, but it's just something that I do a lot. I mean, I could also just jump straight to the five space and get a lot of money and kind of just skip a lot of the trail, but I don't know. We'll leave some trail spots open. But anyway, that's all the actions that I'm taking for the turn. So we're going to move on to 3 cards. We can go to the mines this turn. We can go with the 4 or the jack. We do have the hearts if we want to go back to the trail and kind of work our way up the cemetery a little bit. But since this one is very mine centric, I think we will simply take the 4 for our streets, and then we'll use the jack for our suit to go to the mines, and we'll use the king as our value. And that's a pretty straightforward turn. We're going to get a pen and we're going to get a gold, and we do not have any wanted, so that gold kind of does nothing for us because, again, as a reminder, we have this aim of the game circle. There's a circle every mine chamber that has gold in it is what we're doing, but the law of the land requires us to donate all of our gold that we find in them. But I'm assuming that does not count for the pinned work stuff. It's going to be my assumption, so we will still get gold from this. I'm assuming that's how it works. Doesn't say anything about it, just says any gold you collect must be donated to charity in the mine. So I could ask about that, but I'm pretty sure that's just how that one works. All right, so pretty quick and smooth round. This feels like it's going a little bit faster than normal. So personally, even though Badlands is usually horrible, I kind of want to go to the Badlands. Have the gun, and I want to build up a little bit of wanted level so that I could get rid of it with this free gold. But looks like I'm going to the trail. Kind of said that I did not bet on red. That would have given me victory points. None of this gets me a good poker hand. So realistically, I'll just keep the 3 for a pair in case I don't match anything else. And I'll use the 4 and the 9 as my value. Again, I could start using the golds and changing the suits, but I don't know. It feels a little too early to be doing that. Plus, I can get a wanted level right now by doing this. So we'll do this and kind of figure out how we want to use it. I think I know how I want to use it, though. We are going to go use this for a 3. We're going to go to the cemetery, and we're going to get a victory point. Let's give ourselves the victory point right now. There's our first victory point, and it's not going to count. First 5 here do not count towards the end of the game. That's why I have them colored like that. But yeah, I should probably, yeah, fine. So I do get a graveyard action though. And I think we're simply just gonna go this way, and we're gonna grab this graveyard for 1 wanted. And that's gonna give us 4 money. So we have a little bit of money in case we need it. And then, and the reason why I went there is because we're gonna want to grab the free diamond action. Is that what I want to do though? What? I'm gonna undo that. No, I am gonna keep that. Did I give myself the money? I did give myself the money. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I was thinking about maybe going down and getting the gold pin, but I think we're gonna stick with this idea. And hopefully I can go to the graveyard one more time for free somehow, but we'll see what kind of cards we get. So that's our 3rd round, 4th round. All right, so we have our 5 here to get our straights if we want it, But let's see what we can do with a 2 or a 10 and a 5. Let's just make sure what we're doing in the town first. In the town, if we wanted to, a straight would be 5 money and 4 victory points. So it's probably worth keeping the 5 just in case. Because I only draw one more card. But I could go to the 10 space, which is the outlaw space. And I could spend 4 gold to start hunting jacks, queens, and kings, which could help me reduce wanted, get money, and gold throughout the game if I am successful. And then I could also use the lasso to like peek at the sheriff card if I wanted to, get a free mine action, get a victory point out of it. And I do want to get the free mine action at some point, but I don't think I want to use that power here right now. Instead, I can simply go to the Badlands. Don't want to use it with a 2. I want to use it with a 5. So I can get this free mine action here. But I don't have enough gold to increase it. I could use the 5, but then I kind of forego getting my points and gold from the straight. So it's kind of, which is like the lesser of 2 evils here. I think I'll risk it and I'll take 5 and go for this because I can get potentially more victory points out of this. I won't get as much money. But yeah, I have the gun. I think I want to start working on this row to get the free mine action. I think that's what we're going to do. So I know I set up to keep the 5, but we're going to keep the 2 because that's at least a 2 pair. Maybe I can get a 2 or a 3 and just get a flush, and then I don't have to worry about the straight as well. I have options there based on what I draw. Probably won't get lucky, but that's what we're doing. So we're going to use this for the Badlands, and yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go here. We're going to take this action. We're going to get 2 wanted, 2 wanted. We're getting... Oh, we don't know what we're getting yet. I always forget how that part works. Okay. So we are going to draw our target card for the robbery, and it needs to be a 3 or better with the gun that I have. And it's an 8, so we're good. I succeed here. It's going to give me 4 victory points. And yeah, I don't know why I always gravitate now to doing at least 1 row in the Badlands. I feel like a lot of people don't do that, but I don't know. I like the gambling feeling towards it. Probably should be doing this bottom row more frequently, just getting the 12 victory points guaranteed, or potentially 24, probably what I should be doing, and the free trail action, but I don't know. I haven't been doing that, so we'll stick with this for now and get the guaranteed 12, or get the guaranteed 6 or potentially 12 victory points of the free mine action. But I do have to worry about my wanted now, so let's see what we draw. Anyway, all right, 3 cards. Will luck be on my side? Heart of the cards, heart of the cards. We want a 3 or a 5. Would all be nice. And then I don't know what we want for suits and stuff. We got the 2. Not even look with. I'm not even gonna well, this is a diamond. I probably should consider it, but that's also a diamond, yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna take the 2 because that's gonna get me a flush, and that's going to already cancel out the negative 5 points from playing the Hold'em variant, which means that every poker hand I get moving forward will be profit. And then I think we'll look at the town real quick just to see what 7 is. 7 is the hotel. The hotel is pretty strong, but I always never seem to get it. But if I do take the hotel, I do get a free Badlands action, but I don't get 2 free Badlands actions. I have the dynamite. I have the bullet. What's the bullet do again? The bullet lets me cross off. Yeah, so that doesn't help me. 2, 7, 14, 23. I feel like I never naturally get the hotel, so I'm kind of tempted to do it for this battle action, but it's going to put me at 5 wanted. It's not a place we want to be this early because I'm going to then either have to lose victory points or pay 10. The sheriff shows up. I think we'll just play it safe and we'll go to the mines instead. Got to do that anyway. It's our main goal. And so, yeah, we're going to use the 7 as the mines and then the 7 as the value. And we will simply just get a hammer, the gold, and the gold we immediately are donating to charity. So we don't get that. But that does mean that we do lose a wanted. So right now, the only way I get caught is if I draw an ace or a 2. And if I really want to avoid risk, I could just bribe the sheriff with the 2 gold that I have, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to risk it. It's always bad when you risk it and it doesn't go your way, but I don't know. The odds, I have a lot of the 2s. I have an ace in my hand right now, so chances of me drawing an ace or 2 is pretty low. All right, so this is our poker hands. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to resolve our poker hand, and I have a full house. I guess we'll do it like this so you can see my full house. We're going to log that. I do it like this. I have the flush, put a little 1 here. Then you're supposed to write it up here, so I'll do that as well. I have a 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, and the suits don't really matter. Yeah, they don't really matter, so I'm just going to put a flush here. Feels cumbersome to do it that way. I just prefer like tracking it over there. But that does give me, what does that give me? It gives me 6 money and 5 victory points. We are at 10 victory points after the first round. It's not bad, although we're technically really at 5 because these 5 don't count. But I do have 6 money now. I feel like back to a good place with money in case I need it. This way, if I do get the sheriff now, I can at least pay the sheriff and don't have to lose the victory points, which is kind of the bigger deal. Then we do the pen and work phase. So for that, I have 2 pens and I have 1 hammer. So I'm going to get two free golds. Not free, I earned it. I'm doing the hard work. And then I'm going to get a few more money. And now we are going to reveal the sheriff card. And like I said, as long as it's not an ace or 2, because I only have 2 wanted. And look at that, it's an ace. So it's a good thing I have all this money. I'm going to have to pay this guy off, which is unfortunate. I do get arrested with 2 wanted, so that's pretty unlucky. Could have just bribed them with my gold, but it is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Technically, that's still less victory points, but it could be more victory points from like someone from going to the saloon or spending in the town. But it is what it is. I can't control it. Luck cannot always go our way. So yeah. So bad ace sheriff. Not much I can do about it though. Could use my special ability to lower my wanted, but even if I did that, I still had an ace, and not much I can do about that either. All right, so we're gonna shuffle. Sorry, reshuffling. I'm always thinking that this doesn't shuffle. That's why I'm like doing this more than once. Okay, should be shuffled now. We're gonna do the sheriff. We're gonna do our 2 hold'em cards. Look at that. Have the beginnings of a royal flush. I would love to get a royal flush one time playing this. I know the odds are against me on that one, but round 6, let's see what our 3 cards are. All right. So if I can get it, I'm going to take this just to get that flush, but let's see what our options are. I could go to the mines and I could get a free town action, which could be pretty big, but I don't know what to do with my town right now. I do want to get the Badlands over with. So I could get this hotel done with. I could get a free gold pin and a victory point and try to work. Actually, I could get the pickaxe. The pickaxe might actually be like pretty useful for this one, which would then give me a hard action, and then I get to the Badlands that way. Actually, I could get this money, this 12 money, to like replenish all the money that I lost. That might be a good combo action to do. I don't think I need this because I can get rid of the wanted with the free gold here. I'm not going to gamble. I would have liked to have, if I'm going to gamble, I'd like to do it early. But this one spot is a good action to like get this free diamond action without going here. So maybe that is something that I can do too. I can come here, gamble on one of these to maybe get lucky and get a couple extra victory points. Take this free diamond action, come back here, just kind of get rid of this 2 wanted that I have, and then go, yeah, okay, that's what we're going to do. I do want this pickaxe though, but I do want to successfully use my lasso, and the chances of me wanting to go here to get this ignore wanted in the cemetery is much lower than me peeking at a sheriff card. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go here. Oh wait, so no, we're gonna go here. Let's do the card part first. We're gonna put this spade in here so I have the workings of a flush. We're gonna go to the mines with this king. Oops, not what I meant to do. Crossing it out. I'm gonna get this free town action. I do have to get rid of that gold, but I get to get rid of this wanted level. Did I not get rid of this free wanted level last time? And I guess I didn't right now. One of these didn't count. That's right. I went too early. So then I get a free town action. And with my town action, I want to use my lasso to get that over with. And we are going to gamble. It's probably not the best usage of this town action, but it is what we're going to do. Because I don't have a lot of money to do the land office. This is cheap, but I have to come back here 4 times. But my goal right now is just to get these free mine actions out of the way. We're going to do that. So I don't know. We'll bet on, I guess we'll bet on red. We'll get rid of 4 money. It'll be all my money. Then we'll use the lasso. And this will be, oops. This is what we want to do. There we go. So once, not the lasso. Getting my things mixed up. We're using the bullet. We do this. There we go. It's the bullet that I want. Once the game in town, cross out the buildings want to start. That's what we're going to do. So that lets us take free action. Don't get the victory point, but we get this free action over here. So this is still available to us if we want it later, which is good. And then we're going to go do that now. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do this instead. We're going to take this middle action and we're going to get rid of wanted. It's going to bring us to the trail. We're going to take, we're going to grab this and we're going to lasso this 12 money. So we can get this free Badlands action as well. Not sure if I messed any of that up, but yeah. This way we can get our money back. We can get our Badlands action in. So now we're going to actually use the lasso. Again, the lasso just lets us take stuff on the trail for free. Again, probably not doing it optimally, but probably should be using it on victory points. So we're going to get our 12 money. We're going to hope the sheriff does not steal that again, because he did steal it before. And then I think now we'll just get a gamble on the highest one. We're able to. And that's going to put us back to what we wanted. But now we need to draw a 5 or less for this robbery card. Or 5 or more. Sorry. Target is greater than or equal to, yeah, so 5 or more. So we're good. We're going to get the 4 victory points and the 5 money. We're 2 for 2 today on the Badland. We're 1 more away from getting free action from there too. So let's get our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 money. Then we're getting another 4 victory points. All my actions for the first round. A lot of comboing there. Feels good. You gotta love it when you do it. And that's it. Part of our way towards a flush. I would love to get a royal flush, but a flush would not be too bad either. It'd be another 5 victory points. So let's do another 3. We got a 5 of diamonds, 6 hearts. And look at that. We bet on red. We're going to get 2 victory points. They're already paying off. Probably not optimal to do it, but it is fun to do. I do kind of wish they paid off a little bit more, like give you gold or give you some money in addition to the victory points. Or maybe if you like bought both of them, you got like the bonus row. Like the first one gives you victory points and then the second one gives you some more every time either shows up. I don't know. Just the thought. Maybe one day we'll get like a new town map. That would be cool. Anyway, 2 victory points just for starting the round. But let's go back and see what we can do now. All right, so we are not close at all to a flush with these cards. I could take the 6, potentially just to have options, but let's see what our options are. If I go to the trail, none of these numbers help. I'd have to use gold to increase my stuff. Might not be the worst thing to do though, because I could get 4 victory points for 1 wanted and just kind of get a little bit higher on the trail. Or I could go down the left side and get my last Badlands action. what I think I am going to do. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the Badlands, and we are simply going to, the mines, get a free Badlands action. I have to donate this gold, get rid of a wanted. I'm going to be getting 2 more wanted as I'm going over to the Badlands. Take over to this last spot. And I need a 4 or better on the card that I draw. 4 or better. It's a 9. Although it is a spades, that could have been my flush, but oh well. So I succeed. First time in a while where I succeed in all the Badlands stuff. So I'm getting another 4 victory points. I am a badass cowboy, robbing people. Even though I'm giving away golds, I'm also robbing people. So I don't know. My Robin Hood, am I giving that money away too? I don't know. All right, 3 more money for that as well, which does give us, sorry, wrong spot, another free mine action, which means I can now go down any of these spots right here. And I have 3 wanted. So I think, oh, this gives it 6. Kind of interesting. Didn't realize that. Is it for each golds? Any gold you collect must be donated to charity. 1 wanted per gold donated. So if I get the 6 gold, I can get rid of 6 wanted. So it might be worth like going to get a lot of wanted on that bottom row, to be honest. I didn't realize that this was a 6 gold. I don't think I've ever taken it. Maybe I probably have, but yeah. I think for now, we're just going to play it safe, and we're going to take this row right here. We're going to get 3 more victory points, 1 wanted. Actually, no, let's optimize it. We're going to go here. Oops. We are going to get 2 victory points, 1 wanted, and 4 gold. And we're going to donate all our gold. So let's give ourselves the victory point and the wanted first. We get 2 victory points, 1 wanted, but I'm donating 4 gold. I get rid of all this wanted. I'm down to 0 wanted. If we were to cash out right now, you know what? I did all this and I didn't even pick what cards I was going to do. So yeah, do that with the 6. So now I have a pair. At least I'm getting some money at the end and some victory points at the end if I don't get my cards. Yeah, we use the 5 to go to the diamonds or to the mines, and we use the 2 to go down to the left and do all that. Round 3. All right, it does not look like I'm getting my royal flush this game. So you hate to see it, but if I do take the ace, that will get me closer to a royal flush. But let's see what the town can do for us first. With an 8, we can do the ace, and we could go potentially here and get this extra mine action. Might not be too bad to do. Or we can do the 9 and we can go get this rifle. A lot of victory points down there. We can get lucky. I do need to go here at some point, but I do kind of want that ace for my poker hand. Yeah, let's make the bad choice. This is all about fun. I'm sure I could get higher score, but I just need to get enough score. We are going to go, we are going to go and get this rifle. There's 4 monies. Don't get a bonus, fortunately. So that does mean we're going to do the following. We are going to take the ace for a potential full house. We're using the 8 to go to town and the 9 to go there. We could have went to the mines as well, but I do want to build up a little bit more wanted levels so I can take advantage of all that gold. Again, might not be the smartest play in the world, but that's what we're going to do. And we got the rifle. Thematically very fun to do. And now we get to add 4 to our cards, which makes it a little bit easier, although still really hard to succeed on these. But it does mean if I go for this space right here, I need 8 or better, 7 or better, 8 or better, 9 or better. Wait, 9, 10, jack, queen, king. Yeah. It gives me a chance to get this full 8 and 10 money. And if we can go through all 3, we can get another trail action. And there's a lot of stuff that we can get on the trail. There's also 8 gold up there. Oh yeah, we don't get to donate the 8 gold from up there. It's only from the mine. So is that what I'm doing? Did I actually do it? Did I do everything I said I was going to do? All right. So yeah, we did it. We went to the town. We bought the rifle. All right. So we have 2 more turns. We have 7 more turns left. All right. Be nice if I get an ace or a 6. That would be nice. Didn't get any of those, but I do have options. Let's check the town first again. I could go gamble. Actually, what cards did I have last game? No, I don't think I've gotten 3 red again. I always forget. Like once I do the gambling thing, I always forget. Like right after, like seems like the next hand I draw, I succeed, and then I forget I have it for the rest of the game and I'm not paying attention to it. But anyway, I could go to town. I could get the 4 black or the other gamble here. Do I want to do that? Probably not. Or I could do the outlaw one, which I definitely don't want to do this one. I already used my lasso, so that doesn't really help me. I could go get this free mine action with this though, and just get that out of the way. Although pretty good. Maybe I want to hold on to that until later. I don't know. I do have 1 free town action coming up that I could potentially use later on. Or I could just go to the mines with what I have. But again, I don't have the wanted level. I really want to get my wanted level up before I do that. And I don't have the pickaxe. With a 7, 8, 9, or 10, I can get my wanted level up. So let's do that. Is there a reason to do it? Well, no. Does it help me at all to use this now? No, right? I mean, it's a free action, but I'm not really getting a bonus. I'm getting 1 victory point out of this. I should just save this for later. I have the cards to just do it, so let's just do it. And really, the only realistic thing is if I want to get more bonus points from the bonus of actually going to per circled building. Yeah, we're going to just use the cards. I don't know if that's optimal, but we're going to put this 10 over here. Right now, I need this 10. We're going to put this 2 over here. We're going to spend 1 gold to change this 10 to a jack. Wait, no. I said I'm just going to use the cards. We're going to do it like this. We're just going to the mines naturally, and we are going to get this. At the end of the game, we're going to get some bonus points for this mine, and that does give us 3 wanted. And work on getting rid of that. Well, let's see what I draw first. I also have a bonus action too that I can just use whenever I want because I have the sheriff card. So keep that in the back of my mind. All right, that's what we're doing. I made the choice. I have to live with it. All right, so we're hoping for a 6 or an ace. Last card of the round. Not a 6 or an ace. It's a 6, and we want a red. Not a red. Okay. So without thinking, I'm just going to take the 6, and let's rearrange this. Whoops. So that we can see that I have a full house. Even if that ace would be, or that 6 would be useful elsewhere, this is what I'm doing. And this is perfect. Okay. Well, yeah, this is perfect. We have options now. We are going to go to the Badlands with this queen, and we are just going to rob and get our wanted level up. That's the first thing that we are doing. So we're going to get 4 wanted, actually 8. Okay, what we're doing. Let's give ourselves 4 wanted first. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 7. You need to remember that's where we're at right now. All right. Then we are going to our robbery card. And I can get 4 less than a queen. That's a jack, 10, 9, and 8 or better, I believe, unless my math is wrong. Hopefully it's not wrong. And an 8 or better would help me succeed here. It's a 5, so we failed. That means we're going to get 4 victory points and no money. So in my head, I envisioned that succeeding and getting a lot of victory points. We still get 4. That's better than none. We still have a lot coming from the mine. We still have 5 more rounds, and I got my full house. So I got a bunch coming from that too. Then I'm going to use my dynamites this round. Let's do that. Not sure if this is the best uses of the dynamite, but we're going to use it. That's going to let us blast the path to chase it. So we're going to go to the mine. Oh wait, no, not how it works. Once we get in the mine, you may ignore the value card and blast the path. Not a free action. I screwed that up. So that was a mistake. This was all a mistake. For some reason in my head, I thought this was going to be a free action. Even though I read it like 7 times, it is not a free action. I have to actually go to the mine, and then I can just go to the left or the right. And I did not go to the mine this turn. So we are going to reset these, use these, and we are instead going to have to use our stranger. This is not what I wanted to use it for. but because I made a mistake and the goal was to do this, get our 6 gold here that we cannot collect. We have to use that against the wanted level. So we get 1 wanted level. We get rid of 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we get 1 victory point for doing that. And then we have 1 more space in the mine left that we have to do before the end of the game. We have to get this space. Otherwise we lose. That's just part of the aim of the game for this chapter. So we're in good shape for at least not having to worry about redoing this chapter in terms of the aim of the game. Don't know how we're doing score-wise though. Could be doing great, could be doing horrible. But let us do the end of the round now. So first things first, we are going to do our poker hand. And again, as a reminder, I have a full house sitting right there waiting for me. So here, I'm just going to log it up here just so I have it. It's going to be ace, 6, 6, 6. The suits don't really matter. We'll do F. That is going to give me how much? 7 money and another 6 victory points. Feels pretty good. The sheriff messes with us again. We can pay him off again, although it costs more now. It's going to cost 14 money to do so, which, in the end does count as victory points. But yeah, we still have our 2 pans and our 1 hammer. So give ourselves 2 more golds. And then now find out if we have a mean sheriff again. An ace or 2 is what's going to do it for me again. And again, I have 2 of the aces up here, 2 of the 2s showing already. It's a king. This is the card we wanted for our robbery, but we did not get it. So, all right, I still have my dynamite to use if I need it. And yeah, we're going to do this a couple times just because I always feel like it's not actually shuffling. That's just probably a me thing. We're going to do the sheriff card. We're going to do our 2 Hold'em cards. All right, we have 2 bad Hold'em cards down. The first 2 rounds, we had some pretty good ones, but ouch. Got a new chair and it hurts my butt. Round 5 more things to go. I'm going to try to get some more bonus actions going. I don't know. Maybe mistakes were made and I misplayed this all. We're going to find out. Anyway, we're going to do... And they're all black, so see, had I gambled on the black, I'd be getting another 3 victory points right now. And these are all town cards. So see what we can do. We have a 5, an 8, or a 6. So first things first, if I keep the 6, that's the start of a pair. If I keep the 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, it's part of a straight. So let's check out the 8 first, because maybe the 8 is something that I want to do. I do have a lot of money, and this does count. I can do this 3 times. It does count as a lot of victory points. 3, 4, 5. Did this once before. 6, 7, 8. It requires you to spend a lot of money to do it. So let's just check the other numbers first. 5 and 6. 5 gets us the bandana, which not really that great at this point. Although I don't get to erase wanted, much more wanted anymore after the 2 golds or after the remaining gold. So there is that. Or 6. I can also lower my wanted by going here. The only good part about going here is I get the free trail action, which might be worth it for some more victory points, or maybe another free town action. If I go here, I can get the free town action, come back. Maybe that is worth doing. Jump up and get closer to where I need to be and get that free town action. What would I do with a free town action if I can go anywhere? Get a free mine action, and I could peek at the sheriff card. I think now is the time to peek at the sheriff card, because then I can know how much wanted I need to actually waste. That's what we're going to do. We're going to use the 5 and the 8. We'll keep the 6. So keep the 6 for the pair. We'll use the 8 as the town. We use the 5 as the action. So we're going to go here, and we are going to get a free trail action, and we are simply going to buy the bandana in case we want to rob one more time. We've gotten all the items for the Badland. Now, you'd think the pickaxes would be better. I have like 4 more free mine action, and I have the dynamite. So really I can kind of control wherever I want to go in the mines for the most part. So I'm not too worried about that. I do want to go to the trail, and I'm going to jump up to here and get this free action. And we already used this, and we're going to use this right now. This is going to get us back into the town to do whatever we want. Oh, I don't think I spent the 1 money. And then what did I say I was going to do? I had this thought, yeah, I'm going to do the sheriff action now. Now is a good time to do it. I'm going to get a free mine action, and I get the peek of the sheriff card, and then I get to choose what I want to do. So let's see what I want to do. The sheriff is going to be a 10. So I can get a lot of wanted, and I don't have to worry about it until it's a 10. I think what I'm going to do is play this a little bit risky, and got 4 robberies, 1, 2, 3, 4 trails, and I have 4 buildings. So all the bonuses at the bottom are pretty much the same in the mine. I'm going to take the two wanted. I'm going to remove the 2 wanted just to get rid of it, because I'm going to try to build up my wanted level a little bit, and then I'll get rid of 2 more with the free golds that I get from the last gold space. And this way it gives me some freedom with where I go. So what did I say I was going to do? Yeah, I'm going to take the 2 wanted. I'm going to do this. Not worth the 1 victory point. Now, if I lose by 1 victory point, well, you can tell me I made a bad decision. But I think we're going to take this 4 victory points instead. And that just gives us the freedom now to pretty much go wherever we want later. And this should be pretty easy to get to, because I have the dynamite. All I need to do is go to the mines with a card to get this when I need it. And I have the free spaces to do this. And I don't know, maybe I'll just get all of it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe that's what I'll do. So yeah, I get 4 victory points and 1 wanted from that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm back to 1 wanted. All right. That is my turn. Let's draw 3 more cards. So I can take the 2 and I'd have 2 pair. Let's just see what that looks like. I'm not actually doing it yet. I have the 4 for the mines, or the jack, or the... No, that doesn't really help me, because let's go to a badlands section there. I do have the 4 for the mines if I want to just get that over with. Probably what I'm going to do. Could also keep the 2. No, I'm going to keep the 2. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to keep these cards, and we're going to use the mine and the jack. We're going to zerg down this way. Get 2 more. This would be worth 4 victory points right now, maybe more by the end of the game. We're just going to grab this. 2 more wanted. 2 more wanted. I don't get anything else out of that. No bonuses. All right. I am running out of actions. I got to remember that I have a limited number of actions that I can take. I might not be able to get all the trails or all the mines. 4 cards. I don't think it's possible. Would have been nice to get all the mines. I probably messed that up. I probably went to the Badlands 1 too many times. But it would have been cool to get the entire mine, because that is an achievement to get like an entire area. Plus, that would have been a lot of victory points per circled mine. But unless I'm not seeing something, I don't think there's a way where I get 4 mine actions and 3 cards. Even with a bonus in all the areas, I still only get the 3 of them. So yeah, unless there's something I'm missing, I don't think it's possible. 2 cards I get. Let's get 3 reds. Let's get this gambling payoff. So nothing here helps my gambling addiction. This could help. I could get 5 victory points, or I could go to the mines. I could get rid of the wanted and just get that over with these 2 cards. I can get 5 victory points from the trail if I do this and this. And that gives me 2 wanted. I could go big. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do some stupid stuff. This is not what I should be doing. I invested in all these weapons and the bandana. So we're gonna go to the Badlands with this king. If I can go one more time, I can get the extra mine action from the trail. And yeah, it's not what I should be doing. That's what I'm going to do. I probably should just be going to the mine and getting victory points that way. But I really, 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 really want to succeed in the Badlands and get 8 points. Probably not going to happen. I only get 3 wanted. 1, 2, 3, because I have the bandana. And let's see what I draw. I need something high, like a queen, jack, or a 9, I think. 9 plus 4 is 10, 11, 12, 13, right? Yeah, okay. Jack, look at that. I've finally succeeded in a gamble in the Badlands. So this is the card I drew. In case I pulled it down too fast, I drew the Jack. Gambling has paid off. Don't know if it's more than what I could have made, but we're happy with the outcome. We're going to get 8 victory points and money from that. That's technically like 10 victory points because we get victory points from money at the end of the game. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'm a hero. I donate, I steal from the rich, I give to the poor, I go to the mines, I work hard. Dual life kind of thing going right now. But I do not get a bonus action from that yet. I still need to go back one more time to get my bonus action. And I already used my stranger card, so it really is going to depend on what I draw. But I do have gold to spend if I need to do it. And I know that sheriff's a 10, so I could still manage some stuff here. So it seems like the Badlands is calling out to me. None of these cards help with my poker hand situation. So we are very simply going to do the following. We are going to go to the Badlands with this queen. I'll put the 8 over here. We are going to spend 1 gold, make it a jack. This is not completely free to do. And we are going to go to the Badlands. We're going to gamble one more time. Now, I do not think it's going to pay off twice. I just want this free trail action. So 3 wanted. 1, 2, 3 wanted. And now we see what we draw. So if I needed a 9 last time, I need a 7 this time or higher. See if we can do it. We do it with a queen. Look at that. A queen of diamonds. Look at that. We are cleaning up in the Badlands today. We're getting another 8 victory points. All you Badland naysayers, just remember, can be done. Then I get a lot more money. Not that much more money though. It's just 3. I feel like I should get more for that, but it's still a pretty big gamble. But I do get this free trail action, and we're gonna go up to this trail, and we're gonna grab this guy right here. And it feels bad that I'm skipping these, but we got to do it. We got to get this over with just in case. And we are going to grab this for 3 victory points, wanted, and we're going to lose 2 wanted. Let's do the wanted first so we don't forget. We're getting a wanted. We're losing 2 wanted. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wanted right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I get 2 more wanted without being arrested because it's equal to, right? If the card is equal to or greater, I'm not arrested. So I can get 2 more wanted without having to worry about being arrested. It means I can get any of these mine spaces on the next turn. I can get 1, 2, 3, 4 from the buildings, 1 for each tombstone, or 1 per robbery, which of course we're going to do the robbery one. That's just, how do I want to get that done? Depend on what I draw. All right, so this is the final outcome we're hoping for. 3 reds, and we want one of them to be a 2 or a 6. It cannot be a 2 because I have both the red 2s, so we want it to be a red 6. So we want a red 6 in here, and 3 reds. Perfect way to finish this. That's not a red, so we're not getting the perfect outcome. And we did not get, we got a 2. We did get a good poker card, so we're doing that. And then we got the diamond and the king, which is what I think we need to do. Anyway, I'm not going to go to the Badlands. I could get 6 victory points by going to the Badlands. Is that better? No, I can get six victory points for going to the mines. And I mean, I don't even need to use my dynamite. That's kind of sad. I have the exact card I need. I could go to the cemetery, but that just gives me a mine action. And I could get 6 victory points by going to the trail. So the only other option that I could do if I really, really wanted more points is I could go to the town and I could spend a lot of money to get 8 stars, but I'd be spending a lot of money, and I think I'd be right back to 6 victory points anyway because I'd be losing all the money, all the points I get from my money. So yeah, very simply, It's not really a choice. We are gonna just get this last space right here. So we're gonna use 8 for the mines. The king is our value. We do get 1 wanted. And then that's it. Let's just see how we did. So first things first, let's make our poker hand look nice here. We have a 2, a 2, 2, 6, and a 2. So we have another full house. Full house is good. We like our full houses. We did really well with poker hands this game. So I'm feeling pretty confident that we're going to get our 2 legendary points. I have not tallied it up yet. This is just my gut feeling is what I think is going to happen. All right. So for a full house, it is 7 money and 6 victory points. So let's give ourselves all that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 6 victory point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to pin and work. I'm getting another 2 golds. And I'm going to get another 2 money. Whoops. Almost have this money thing filled up. Kind of interesting. All right. We know what the sheriff card is, but let's just reveal it anyway. It's a 10. Let's double check our wanted. Make sure we didn't mess up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wanted. So we are less than the 10. So we do not get arrested. So that is it. Let's tally it all up and see how we did. So money. Let's do that first. I get 1 victory point for every 4 money, and I have a lot of money. Let's do that math. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 2 money left over. This is already looking good. Feeling pretty confident here. I'm even getting some bonus money from gold, and I gave away all my gold this game. So we're getting 1, 2, 3 points from the gold. And we get a lot of bonus points from this mine. So let's count it. How do I want to do it? Let's use the pink spots. Do I want to use the pink spots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 for the circled mines. Then we're doing the trail and the robbery. Robbery is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the trail is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is that? 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And then we got to count up all our victory points. Now we did lose 5. I don't know. Maybe I didn't do as good as I thought. 20, 30, 40, 50, 54. All right. Let's do some simple math. I already subtracted the 5. I don't think I have to subtract anything else unless I'm not remembering something. So we have 54 plus 23. This is 15. 92. Is that right? My math correct? Did I cheat at all? I do not know. I'm always playing this late, so my brain might be cheating. I might have cheated somewhere. I don't think I did. Let me know if you think I did. But 92 is more than enough to get 2 legendary points, assuming that I did my math right and I did not mess up anywhere. Might be my highest score yet, but I did think I was going to maybe break 100 in my head. And probably I played a little smarter. If I got lucky on the 1 Badlands, I would have another 4. If I would have maybe gotten lucky on the gamble once or twice, I would have had another 2 or 4. I probably could have done something with the cemetery a little bit smarter. So yeah, let's look at the scoring just to be sure. So 75 is what I needed. For chapters 10 and 12, it looks like you need 90 to get 2 points. So we might be hitting the hundreds at some point anyway. And I did not even use the dynamite properly. Again, I thought it was a free action, but unless I'm misreading it, it is not a free action. I still have to take the mine action. It just lets me blast to the left or the right. Instead of needing the exact card, kind of works like the pickaxes, but not really. Yeah, I was definitely thinking it was going to be free action. That would have given me another 4 victory points. It is what it is. Anyway, that's chapter 3 of The Lone Gun. I got 9 more of these to go. I might do something special halfway through, but I'm not going to talk about it yet. So if you really want to know what that special thing is, please subscribe. At the very least, watch like chapter 6. Hopefully by chapter 6, I will have, if there's anything special I want to do with this game. But hopefully I'll get all 12 plays up. Hopefully someone out there watches some of it. I will do a review. I should be doing reviews. I feel like reviews would probably do better than these solo playthroughs anyway. But the solo playthroughs are fun for me, and that's why I do it, and that's really what this is all about. Anyway, I do make rules mistakes. Let me know if I made one this time or if I played cleanly. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.